Martell Holt, Marceau Scott, Morris Scott, Melody Shari, Letitia Scott, Destiny Payton, Kimmy Scott, Miss Wanda, and even Lance in a whole new light. Nothing in this story happens by accident, so don't click away too soon. You'll miss the twist that ties it all together. Let's start with the tension that's been building for years between Martell and Marceau. From the very first season of Love and Marriage, Huntsville, you could feel something off between these two. Sure, they laughed and played around like brothers sometimes, but underneath the surface there was always competition. At first, people thought Marceau might be jealous of Martell after all. Martell had the big house, flashy lifestyle, and Melody by his side. But as time went on, it started looking like Martell was the jealous one. While his marriage crumbled in front of the cameras, Marceau and Letitia Dees still had their home and family intact, and Martell couldn't stand it. One moment that really exposed their cracks was the game night in season 9. It was supposed to be fun and lighthearted, but things went left fast. Marceau made a shady comment about Martell having a tape of Melody something. That should have never been joked about. The second those words came out, Martell exploded. Instead of keeping the fight between him and Marceau, Kay dragged Letitia into it, throwing out accusations and rumors that cut deep. That moment broke something between them, and their friendship never recovered. Fast forward to the indoor golf scene. The tension was thick before Marceau even arrived. Martell looked nervous, trying to act normal, but the moment Marceau walked, confident and fist-bumped everyone, including Martell's, the tone was set. Martell later called him fake for being friendly in public while backstabbing in private. The truth is, Marceau has always been sharp with his words, cutting deep without raising his voice, while Martell tends to lose control. That dynamic played out once again, showing how Marceau often gets the upper hand in their battles. Meanwhile, Maurice and Kimmy were watching from the sidelines. Maurice, as usual, tried to keep the peace, but even he couldn't deny that Martell was unraveling. Kimmy, dealing with her own health battles, made it clear she wasn't here for childish drama. Her strength stood in sharp contrast to Martell's chaos. And through it all, Letitia remained loyal to her husband. No matter the rumors, she continues to defend her marriage, and that eats Martell alive. Seeing Tisha support Marceau reminds him of what he lost when Melody walked away. Destiny's relationship with Martell has always been complicated, but she's never been afraid to call him out. In that memorable furniture store scene, she pressed him until he admitted he had been looking at engagement rings for Ariani Curry. The same man who destroyed his marriage was now ready to propose again. Destiny quickly checked him, reminding him that he couldn't buy rings for one woman while still crying over another. Fans saw through Martell's excuses. Ariani wasn't the prize, she was just the backup. Melody was the one who built with him, and deep down, he still feels that loss every day. Social media didn't hold back either. Fans pointed out that Martell didn't miss Melody herself. He missed the lifestyle she gave him. Others said Melody was the real deal, while Ariani was just the understudy. Meanwhile, Melody continued to shine, posting glowing pictures and captions about healing. Everyone knew exactly who she was talking about. Even Miss Wanda, never one to stay silent, said Martell needs to get himself together before dragging others into his mess. As blunt as she can be, she wasn't wrong. Then there was Lance, who brought even more drama into the mix with Destiny. When she found out about his secret baby through social media, she felt blindsided. She even joked about giving Lance's godbrother a chance, leaving Lance stunned. Unlike Martell, Destiny showed that she was moving forward on her own terms. Instead of staying stuck in the past, here's where it all comes. Full Circle insiders revealed that Ariani saw the footage of Martell admitting he still thinks about Melody. She reportedly broke down crying and threatening to leave. But as always, she circled back. Still, the damage was done. Martell showed the world that Melody still has his heart, and Ariani will never truly compete with that. So where does this leave everyone? Marceau and Letitia remain strong. Maurice and Kimmy continue to show what true strength looks like. Destiny is moving forward with or without Lance. Miss Wanda is stirring the pot and Lance is dealing with his own mess. But Martell? He's stuck, still jealous of Marceau, still longing for Melody, still pretending to move on while secretly living in the past. At the end of the day, this isn't just about reality TV drama. It's about choices and consequences. Melody has moved forward. Martell hasn't. Until he does, he'll keep spinning in circles and dragging others into his chaos. So here's the question. Do you think Martell is really ready to move forward with Arione? Or is he just pretending while knowing deep down that Melody was the one who got away? The truth is, Martell is caught between two worlds, one that he destroyed and one that he's trying to build, but without a solid foundation. Every move he makes seems to circle back to the same mistakes: jealousy, pride, and refusing to let go of the past. And while Marceau, Tisha, Maurice, Kimmy, Destiny, and even Lance are all facing their own struggles, they're at least moving forward in some way. Martell, on the other hand, stays trapped in the same cycle, replaying the same battles over and over. What makes this story even more powerful is how it reflects real life. We've all seen people like Martell, someone who had it all, lost it, and then tried to patch things together without ever really healing. He's looking for quick fixes, but the problem isn't the women around him, it's him. Until Martell takes real accountability, nothing in his life will change. Meanwhile, Melody's glow is undeniable. She's thriving, focusing on her music, her businesses, and most importantly, her peace. Every photo, every post, every appearance shows a woman who chose herself after being taken for granted for far too long. Fans rally behind her because she represents strength, resilience, and moving forward after heartbreak. And every time Martell shows signs that he hasn't let her go, it only proves how powerful her presence still is in his life. Now, the rest of the cast plays their roles in this ongoing drama, but make no mistake, Martell is the centerpiece. His choices ripple through the entire group, pulling people into his chaos whether they want to be there or not. And that's why this feud between Martell and Marceau matters so much. It's not just about shady comments or heated arguments. It's about a man who can't accept what he's lost, okay? And another man who refuses to let him drag him down. So as we move into the next chapter of Love and Marriage, Huntsville, the big question isn't just whether Martell will move forward with Arione. The real question is, can Martell ever truly let go of Melody and rebuild his life? Or will he keep clinging to the past while everyone else moves on without him? Because one thing is clear: if Martell doesn't change, he risks losing not only love, but also respect, friendships, and any chance of real peace. And in the world of Huntsville, that kind of downfall doesn't just